Angelina Jolie's biggest personal tragedy was a combination of trauma from a troubled childhood, a contentious divorce from Brad Pitt, and health challenges related to a cancer diagnosis. Born to actor Jon Voight and Marceline Bertrand, Jolie grew up in a complicated situation. Her parents divorced when she was just a year old, and she was raised by her mother in Los Angeles. In a 2017 interview with Vanity Fair, she shared that her fraught relationship with her father left her with emotional scars. "I felt abandoned, like I wasn't good enough to be loved," she said. Her childhood was also marred by her mother's financial struggles and feelings of isolation at school, where she was bullied for her thin appearance and distinctive lips. These years led to self-destructive behavior, including self-harm and drug use, as she revealed in a 1999 interview with Rolling Stone. This sadness was further compounded by her contentious divorce from Brad Pitt, which lasted from 2016 to 2019. After 12 years together, including 2 years of marriage, Jolie filed for divorce on September 19, 2016, citing irreconcilable differences. Their custody battle, which involved their 6 children, Maddox, Pax, Zahara, Shiloh, Knox, and Vivian, became the focus of media attention. Allegations of domestic violence against Pitt during an incident on a plane in 2016 complicated the case, although he was not charged. In a 2021 interview with The Guardian, Jolie said that these years were the darkest period of her life. "I didn't just lose my family. I felt like I was losing the safety of my children," she said, her voice breaking. The pressure of protecting her children in public and the legal battles left her with severe mental stress. Another aspect of Jolie's greatest sadness was her health challenges. In 2013, she discovered that she carried the BRCA1 gene, which increases her risk of breast and ovarian cancer by 87% and 50%, respectively. As a precaution, she underwent a double mastectomy in February 2013 and an oophorectomy in 2015. In a 2013 essay for the New York Times, she shared that the decision, while saving her life, left her feeling like she had lost a part of herself. "I cried when I thought I might not be there for my children in the future. But I knew I had to be strong for them," she wrote. These surgeries, combined with the stress of her divorce, led to Bell's palsy in 2016, as she revealed in a 2017 interview with Vanity Fair. The combination of personal, family, and health traumas shaped the greatest sadness of her life, but also the motivation to keep fighting. Angelina Jolie's career has been an inspiring journey, from a promising young actress to one of Hollywood's most powerful stars, filmmaker, and human rights activist. She began acting at the age of 7 with a small role in Lookin to Get Out, 1982, alongside her father. However, her breakthrough came with Hackers, 1995, where she played a tough hacker, and Gia, 1998, a biopic about model Gia Karangi, which earned her her first Golden Globe. Her breakthrough performance in Girl, Interrupted, 1999, earned her an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress at the age of 24, cementing her talent. Girl, Interrupted was an emotional journey. "I felt like I found myself through that character," she shared in a 2000 interview with Entertainment Weekly. Jolie continued to shine with films such as Lara Croft, Tomb Raider, 2001, which made her a global action icon, and Mr. and Mrs. Smith, 2005, where she met Brad Pitt. Her poignant performances in A Mighty Heart, 2007, and Changeling, 2008, earned her Golden Globe and Academy Award nominations. As a filmmaker, she directed In the Land of Blood and Honey, 2011, Unbroken, 2014, and First They Killed My Father, 2017, which were critically acclaimed for their authenticity and humanity. She also produced The Breadwinner, 2017, an animated film that was nominated for an Oscar. Additionally, her roles in Maleficent, 2014, and its sequel, Maleficent, Mistress of Evil, 2019, cemented her status as a commercial star with global box office receipts of $758 million and $491 million respectively, according to Box Office Mojo. However, Jolie's career has not been without its share of flops. Beyond Borders, 2003, in which she played an aid worker, was panned for its weak script and grossed just $11 million against a $35 million budget. I had high hopes for Beyond Borders because of its message, but I felt like I didn't do a good job, she shared in a 2004 interview with The Independent. By the Sea, 2015, which she directed and co-starred with Brad Pitt, was also a commercial failure, grossing just $3.3 million against a $10 million budget, and was criticized for its lack of cohesion. I tried to tell a personal story, but maybe I was too ambitious, she said in a 2016 interview with the BBC. Her role in The Tourist, 2010, with Johnny Depp, was also criticized by critics for being lifeless, despite the film grossing $278 million. Jolie's efforts to make herself cry often involved overcoming personal and professional challenges. When preparing for her role as Marianne Pearl in A Mighty Heart, she spent months researching journalist Daniel Pearl and working with Marianne to ensure authenticity. I cried when I read the script, and I cried again when I finished the film. I felt a responsibility to tell their story properly, she shared in a 2007 interview with Variety. Another moment came when she directed First They Killed My Father in Cambodia, where she faced the painful memories of the Khmer people. There were days when I stood behind the camera and cried because of the stories I heard. I knew I had to make this film for them, she said, at the film's 2017 premiere at the Telluride Film Festival. Her constant struggle to balance art and humanity has shaped her career, but it has also taken a toll on her health and well-being. Angelina Jolie has always wanted to leave a legacy beyond Hollywood through art, humanitarianism, and motherhood. One of her biggest goals is to be an influential actress and filmmaker who uses cinema to tell meaningful stories. Her Oscar wins for Girl, Interrupted, and nominations for Changeling and First They Killed My Father are testament to her talent. I want to make films that make people think and feel, whether it's about war or love, she shared in a 2018 interview with The Hollywood Reporter. The Golden Globe and BAFTA-nominated First They Killed My Father was a personal triumph, as it not only tells the story of Cambodia, but also how she connected with her adopted son, Maddox, who is of Cambodian descent. In the humanitarian field, Jolie aims to raise awareness about global issues, especially the rights of refugees and women. Since 2001, she has served as a UNHCR Goodwill Ambassador, and from 2012 to 2022, she has served as a Special Envoy for the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees. She has made more than 60 field trips to crisis areas such as Syria, Yemen, and Sierra Leone, raising millions of dollars and bringing attention to forgotten communities. She co-founded the Maddox Jolie Pitt Foundation in 2003, which focuses on education and environmental protection in Cambodia, with a total budget of more than $10 million by 2023, according to Forbes. She has also received numerous humanitarian awards, including the Jean Hersholt Humanitarian Award at the 2014 Oscars. I want the world to be a better place for my children and for those who have no voice, she said in her acceptance speech. Jolie also strives to be a devoted mother and an inspirational woman. She has spoken publicly about her healing journey following divorce and illness, encouraging women to be strong and take care of their health. "I want my children to see that you can fail, but you can always get back up," she shared in a 2021 interview with Vogue. She also aims to build a united family, despite her legal battles with Pitt. "My family is where I find strength. I want my children to know that they are loved unconditionally," she said in a 2023 Instagram post. Angelina Jolie's love and marriage is an emotional story, with romantic moments mixed with deep heartache. Her first marriage was to actor joh-LEE Miller, her co-star in Hackers, 1995. They married on March 28, 1996, in a simple ceremony, but divorced on February 3, 1999, due to busy schedules and youthful indiscretions. "We loved each other, but we were too young to understand what marriage was," she told People in a 2000 interview. Despite their split, they remained friendly, and Miller praised her in a 2017 interview with Radio Times. "She's a wonderful person, and I have a lot of respect for her." Jolie's second marriage was to Billy Bob Thornton, which began on May 5, 2000, after they met on the set of Pushing Tin, 1999. Their relationship was known for eccentric behavior, such as wearing vials of each other's blood, and public displays of affection. They adopted Maddox from Cambodia in 2002, but divorced on May 27, 2003, citing Thornton's unpreparedness for the responsibilities of fatherhood. "I loved Billy, but we had different priorities. I needed to focus on Maddox," she shared in a 2004 interview with The Independent. The sadness of the marriage came from a sense of personal failure and pressure from the media, with articles describing her as a freak. Jolie's most important relationship was with Brad Pitt, who began on the set of Mr. and Mrs. Smith in 2005. They became one of Hollywood's most powerful couples, dubbed Brangelina. After 9 years of dating, they married on August 23, 2014, at Château Miraval in France, but divorced in 2016. The divorce was the biggest sadness of her love life, not only because of the breakup of a family, but also because of the long-running legal battles. Allegations of Pitt's violent behavior and the custody battle left her exhausted. "I lost my sense of